The deeper the roots, the higher the branches. Let me change one word. The deeper your roots, the higher your branches. If I can get this concept across to you in under 10 minutes, I'll be impressed. And you will be given, hopefully, a bit of deeper knowledge to succeed and happiness, frankly. Wow, I'm setting myself up for big time success in under 10 minutes. I have 9 more minutes to go. You ready? The deeper the roots, the higher the branches. Now, what do I mean? The tree. If the tree has high branches and there's wind, it's going to fall over if there aren't any roots, right? The branches, in my perspective, are the fun stuff. Are yay, way up there with the birds, floaty, fun, yippee yahoo, treasure, discover, see above, fly high, up in the clouds. You following me so far? Kind of up there, out there. It's the fun zone. It's the fun land. It's frankly what I often talk about. It's the amusement park. And yet, if you don't have the roots, if your roots are not deep, if you don't have the foundation, the blueprint, the structure, the system, the depth that's going to hold you, it's going to hold your trunk and your branches in place so that you can float around and have the fun times, then your fun, happy tree is going to fall over. If I haven't mentioned it, because I'm really into this topic, I'm Bradley Charbonneau, and this is Thursday Thunder. I do a weekly video address, just like the one you're watching, where I give you, share with you, ideally enlighten you, and usually, frankly, I'm way up in the tree branches. I'm way up in the clouds, because that's where I like to play. Speaking of the word, play. That's where play comes from. I've got an entire book called Play, and it's about that. It's about being up in the branches. That's the fun stuff. That's where the really creative stuff comes in. In fact, here's a real life example. This morning, just a few hours ago, I did my meditation, and within seconds, I had this topic for today's Thursday Thunder. The deeper the roots, the higher the branches. The deeper your roots, the higher your branches. The stronger your foundation, the higher you can fly. The more you know your business, the more money you can make. Right? You following the idea here? So this is crucial. And it's especially crucial if you feel that you're stronger on one or the other. Like maybe you have really deep roots, you've got a lot of structure in your life, you've got a lot of foundation, you feel like your core is strong, and nothing's going to push you over. You are strong. Awesome. And your business idea is solid. You've got, it's working, it's making money, it's doing the thing, right? So all that foundational stuff is solid. Awesome. Sounds great. That's not me, by the way. The other side would be the branches. You've got the creative ideas. You're floating around. You come up with brilliant stuff. And yet, and it's magical, and it's discovery, and it's stuff like treasure maps, and it's fun, and it's passion, and it's love, and it's happiness. You following me where I'm going here? Because up there, that's the good stuff, right? That's the stuff we truly want. The stuff down lower, we know we need it. We know we have to have it. And many of us who are more structured, who are more the architects, they know they need this, and they're happy with it, and they are proud of it, and they should be because it's awesome and necessary. And yet, often, I'm going to call them the architects and the gardeners. The architects down there, often they say, I'm not creative. I can't get up there with the birds and float around and come up with fantastic ideas. I just like bulldoze along and do my 1, 2, 3. Whereas the gardener, the flittery bird up there, is floating around and says, I have I have an idea. It's so brilliant. And yet, maybe nobody gets it, or nobody buys your thing, or they don't get your book, or whatever, right? Because they know they have a brilliant idea. Their branches are tall, but their roots aren't deep. I can see my clock. I'm at 5 minutes. This idea that came to me this morning hit me so hard in my meditation. Now, so if you don't meditate, or you don't quite get the idea yet of the roots and the branches, this big thing came down to me. It's a branch. This awesome title, right? The deeper the roots, the taller the branches, the higher the branches. Great. But then what am I going to do with it? And that's where structure comes in. That's where the roots come in. So I get the download from the clouds, from the sky, from the above. And yet, how am I going to apply that? How am I going to bring that into real life? How deep are my roots? So a perfect story with meditation is that I meditate every single day. And yet I don't always get the branches, but what am I doing? By meditating every single day, I'm growing my roots. I'm making sure my roots are going deep, so that when that little download comes, when that little birdie lands on my branch, when that branch wants to expand, I'm ready for it. You following? This is awesome stuff. My second thought after coming out of the meditation was, this is a book. This is a book called The Deeper the Roots, the Higher the Branches, right? Because this idea is so powerful. Here we are. Ready? Because if you know me a little bit, and you'll totally understand that I'm up there in the branches, right? I've got my awesome ideas. I'm a brilliant guy. Hey, I'm also modest. But I know. Seriously, I'm speaking to you here. I have awesome ideas. I know it. Right? So even up there in the branches, I know that I can have this foundational awesome idea. They're not exclusive. They're not mutually exclusive. If you've got the long branches, that doesn't mean you can't have the long roots. In fact, they both come together. So that's the beauty of these two things. So keeping an eye on Pepper here. So with that, here we go. Branch guy, and believe me, this is the fun stuff, right? This is what people come to me for. They say, Bradley, I want to fly high in the branches. I want to fly above the trees. I want to be up there with the happiness and the goodness and the joy and the love and all the goody, yummy. I say, I know, isn't it great up here? I love it up here. But if you don't have the core roots. So you ready? Here we go. I have I don't even know how many books it is, 14 book series, the Repossible series. If you know my work a little bit, you probably know the Repossible series. Ask, dare, create, surrender, play, all that stuff, right? Very recently, I have come across some software that I'm now using. And in fact, now I have an enterprise license for. And I use this software. This software, it basically, okay, here we go. You ready? Here we go. It takes your flittery tall branches through an interview type process, asking you questions, and the questions, it's tough, it's hard. Hey doggy, hi giant doggy, hello. This is a little doggy, Pepper. There's a friend for Pepper. I'm not cutting this stuff, this is good stuff. It takes your brilliant ideas and your scatterbrained branches and birdies up there, and it brings it into roots. So it takes the wonderful, fantastic ideas, and it's gonna grow your roots. You following me here? Is this fun? Is this good stuff or what? So as you can imagine, for the flittery bird, brilliant, crazy idea, mad scientist guy like me, with all kinds of ideas, and yet do I have the roots? Yeah, I work on them real hard. But this software builds the roots. It builds the foundation, the system, the core, the building blocks, the structure, the system, the blueprint, the roadmap, so that I can make the magic up there. Cool, right? I mean, if you're feeling this, and if you're not, I'll do it again. If you're not, ask me in the comments. I will explain better. But I hope you're getting it. I'm at 9 minutes, and I've got to wrap this up. But to get up to the flittery bird and to the awesome ideas and to the I am creative and I can create, we need those deep roots. So if you're missing one or the other, or they're just both not strong, or you're not sure where the connection is, come to treasure.repossible.com and we are going to find your treasure map. We are going to get that map to get you from A to B to C, S-E-E. I'm Bradley Charbonneau. This has been Repossible Podcast and Thursday Thunder. I'm here every single week. See you then. Bye for now.